my internship in Prague, Czech Republic, made by Christina Peterson. Prague is one of the most visited cities in Europe, with a lot of culture to see, such as the castle, the Orloj clock, churches, etc. The city has around 5.5 million visitors per year. During these 6 months of internship, I am working as a front office agent at the Four Seasons Prague. The hotel has a beautiful lobby area and an Italian restaurant connected to it called Kotta Kurda. Four Seasons Prague has 138 guest rooms and 19 suites, and they are all located in 4 buildings that are connected to each other. A modern building, Renaissance building, one classical, and the Baroque building where the presidential suite is located. As I mentioned, I am now working as a front office agent, and I am working with a great team here. We're most of the time starting in 3 different times during the day. The morning shifts starts at 7 and finish at 3. The middle shift starts at 10 and finish at 6. And the evening shifts start at 3 and finish at 11. During our shifts, we do everything from printing daily reports to cross-checking the bucket. We check in and out guests and answer all the phone calls. There is always 2 front office agents and 1 supervisor working on the same shift. On a busy day, we are 3 front office agents, and this is to be able to give the best possible service to our guests. During the past 2 months, I have learned how to work in the reception in general, but I still feel that I need to develop and that I want to learn more of how to work more independent. As a part of my learning objectives, I would also like to learn how to work in blocks better. But unfortunately, this is something that the front office department isn't working with, and that I would have to change department to be able to learn. Learning objectives are about developing and getting better at what I already know the basics of. My first objective is to learn how a 5-star establishment works and how they market themselves towards the clients and guests. After 2 months, I don't think that I know everything, but I've already reached parts of my goal. I've started to realize how the establishment works, and I still think that I need things to be more clear for me so I would understand everything until my 6 months of internship is over. I think that I will be able to reach my first objective by the end of my first internship. My second objective is to develop my knowledge within the booking system Opera, and as well as learning how to work more in blocks. As I mentioned before, the front office department doesn't work in blocks, and this will make it harder for me to reach my goal. But to be able to learn that, I will have to change to another department, which I don't really think that I will have the opportunity to do, because this is not because it's not possible, but because I want to focus on what I've actually came here to do. So even though I can't work and learn more about blocks, I can still work and learn more about Opera, and I will still learn more new things and see how it develops through this next coming 4 months. My next objective is that I would like to get better at problem solving. So far, I don't think that I have reached my goal, and I don't think that I've worked that much on reaching it. But I still feel that I have the possibility to develop and get better at problem solving during these upcoming 4 months. The reason to why I haven't been able to learn that much about it yet is because I would say that I don't know that much about the establishment and what I'm allowed to use as a solution. So until now, I've always tried to see how the supervisors are working as well as my trainer to be able to learn. So my last internship objective is to be able to communicate between the departments in a professional way. And I feel that this is something that I am able to practice every day, because I have to talk to the different departments all the time, and all the phone calls are directed to us. Whenever there's something that I don't understand, I usually try to ask and get more knowledge about it so that I know what to answer next time. And as well, if there's something that I don't know how to say in a professional and efficient way, I usually ask them to teach me the way that they usually explain or present something, so that I have some base to work from.